2, 3, funky.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, welcome if you are new here. My name is Ore. I'm a beauty, fashion and lifestyle content creator, and today you can tell my video or my setup is a bit different. I'm currently not at home, and I wanted to just quickly do this video to just get started on this particular topic. So I just said, you know what, the show must go on. Let's just do wherever I am and we'll figure it out from there. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you and starting up the social media management series by sharing with you guys some 5 important things I think that you should have or you should know before you start out as a social media manager on a beginner's level. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing those tips with you. So if this sounds like things that you want to know, things you want to hear about, then definitely keep on watching. If you end up enjoying this video, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell, so every time I post a new video, you're gonna get like an alert. You're going to get notified and know that I have a new video up. And give this video a thumbs up if you end up liking it. All of that being said, let's get started. I'm even wearing glasses because this is about to be like, informative. Yeah, so yeah, let's get started. All right, so the first thing that I want to share with you, and I want you to know or start off with before you begin your journey as a social media manager, before you even think about it, is ask yourself if this is really what you want to do. Now, I know a lot of people have heard about social media management and know that people say it's easy to work there. You work remotely, you don't have to stress as you do your 9 to 5, all of those things. Yeah, some of them might be true. However, people forget to ask themselves or mentally prepare for the work ahead. Now, not working 24/7, or rather not working a 9 to 5, is pretty much just signing you up to work 24/7. If you work in digital marketing where you're working remotely from home, if you're not careful and you don't map out and plan your time properly, you might work the entire day. So that's just that. And asking yourself if you're ready for all of that work, and the fact that it would consume your time, you would lose time. Let's mention that if you're not the kind of person that is used to pressing their phone always or being on their phone always, you would struggle a bit, and so many other factors that might also be strange to you in the middle of you kind of like transitioning into digital marketing. So you kind of really need to ask yourself, am I ready? Do I really want to do this? Do I really think, do I have what it takes to do this much work? Do I have what it takes to be on my phone all the time? Do I really like doing that? Is the money worth it enough for me to want to do it? Because frankly speaking, everybody does work for money. So if you weigh your options and you think about it and you're like, the money is cool, I would do it for the money, that's cool, you can do that. The second important thing that I think you need to get started is a phone. Now, you need to get a phone, not a laptop and not a camera. You need to get a phone. Now, getting a phone, some people always think that, or based off of what people say on social media or what you hear on social media, people tell you, oh, get a camera or get a laptop, your work is easier, da da da. If you don't have those things, don't put pressure on yourself. As long as you have a phone that works, that's fine. Now, let me clarify something though. Once you having a phone is not you just having any phone. Now, you having a phone, I'm talking at least an iPhone 7. And let me explain why. The reason why I'm saying an iPhone 7 is because if you have an Android and you have an iPhone and you have seen the camera of these two phones work, you would know one is clearer and sharper and better than the other. Now, I worked as a social media manager for about 6 years, and in that time, I didn't use a laptop once. Now, you not having a laptop doesn't mean you cannot work. You can use your phone. Now, for your phone, I recommend you get an iPhone 7 because a 7 is still the cheapest, that still has like a good camera that you can work with for a while. Using a 7 would also mean that you can take on jobs that would require you to create content yourself. If you do not have a job where your client is the one providing the content for you and they also want you to create the content, you cannot use an Android for that, because in this day and age, everybody wants crisp, clear videos and pictures that you can only get with an iPhone right now if you don't have a camera. So consider that. And then also using an Android would also tell in like your text. If you notice, there's some people that use Android phones and it also tells in their Insta stories where you can see that the fonts are different. So even if you do think, oh, you know, if my client is creating the content for me, I can just post it. You can post it, yeah, fine, but the text, the font is different. So there's always this noticeable difference in an Android and an iPhone. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is just get an iPhone 7 and call it a day. I got an iPhone 7 when I started social media management, and I used it for 4 years, and it served me great before I upgraded to an 11. The next important thing that I think you need to know as a social media manager or a beginner in that level is to get foundation knowledge. Now, get foundation knowledge, for example, again, me, I'm doing a lot of this. I'm saying a lot of these things using me as an example, so you guys know that, you know, you can relate basically, and you understand what I'm saying better. Now, me, for my first degree, I studied banking and finance. When I wanted to start social media management, I had to update and upgrade my knowledge of social media and digital marketing and everything that has to do with this. So what I did was I took courses, I took classes, I did stuff that, you know, would earn me certificates. I took classes that would earn me certificates and stuff like that. I upgraded my knowledge, and I wanted to learn more. So what you need to do, the least thing you can do for yourself, especially if you have no knowledge in the current field that you're going to switch to, which is social media management, you need to get at least some foundation knowledge. You know, you take courses on like Coursera, Future Learn, Udemy, everything that you know that, you know, where Google even has online courses where they give you certificates when you're done. So that's one of the places where you know that you can take courses and learn something new. You know, update your skills as well. You know, research, because if you're a social media manager, you're going to have to be good at researching. You know, finding the latest trends and stuff like that. You know, SEO as well. It's also very important. Writing is also a skill that you need to know. You know, copywriting. Those are some of the skills that you need to upgrade and update yourself on in order to get started. Now, so far so good. We have said you need to ask yourself if you're ready for this. The second thing is you need to have a phone, at least an iPhone 7, not a laptop, not a camera, but at least an iPhone 7 works for you. And the third thing is to get foundation knowledge. So the fourth thing here that I think you need to know, very important for you to get started as a social media manager, is to know how to sell yourself, and even maybe generally networking. Now, selling yourself means that you have to put yourself out there. You have to be able to tell people that, oh, this is what I do, you know, I'm good at what I do, or this is what I'm starting to do now, this is what I have so far, you know, in this line of work. I may not have enough experience or a lot of experience, however, I've taken courses, I have certificates, I've taken classes, I know this now, I know that now, I can do this now, stuff like that. Do you get what I mean? So even if you're a beginner, you do have a lot to offer from, you know, the courses you've taken, the knowledge you've gained, things you've learned, things like that. You know, whoever is listening to you, or whoever you're telling, oh, this is what I can do, this is what I'm capable of doing, they know that, oh, this person knows what they're doing. It's just an opportunity to put themselves out there or to just show themselves. So getting or knowing, you know, knowing the right time to network, or like knowing how to network, or knowing how to sell yourself is also a good way. Me, for example, when I started, I told my friends, I told everybody around me, and then I also put on my socials. I've gotten a lot of customers or clients through referrals from my friends, from my family, from people I've worked with in the past. I've also gotten a lot of jobs and clients from just posting one line of social media management, or I manage social media pages for brands on my Instagram. So that's another way you can go about it. So the last tip that I do have is to build a portfolio. Now, this portfolio comes after I guess a while after you have, like, you know, some sort of experience. So maybe your first job, your second job, start to build your portfolio. Building your portfolio pretty much means that that's the online CV of some sort that you show brands and your potential clients. Okay, this is what I'm capable of, this is what I've done in the past, this is what I can do for you, this is what I can offer you. You know, what do you think? The portfolio is something that you can always add more information to as you go, but as a beginner, you need something to show your potential client that, okay, this is what I'm capable of doing. Which brings me to how to even get like your first bit of details in your portfolio. I would say that for that bit, maybe what I did was I used my friend's page, my friend's business page was my first like sort of experiment, so to speak. So you pick anybody around you that has a business page, work with their page, work on it for like 6 months or 3 months, however long you can, so you start to see significant progress, and then you can include that in your portfolio, because technically you did that work, so there's no reason why you cannot claim it as yours. It's your work. So put that in your portfolio, show your potential client, okay, this is what I've done for this client, this is what I've done for this business, this is how far they have come now because of the work that I did for them. and this is what I think I can do more for even you, and stuff like that. So basically sell yourself using your portfolio, and whatever client is looking at what you're doing would know that, okay, this person knows their onions, this person knows what they're doing, they just need more time or maybe a better platform to show themselves on. So those are my 5 tips that I think are very important for you to get started as a social media manager. So again, let's refresh. The first thing, you need to ask yourself if this is really something you want to do. The second thing, you need to get yourself a phone, not a laptop, not a camera, a phone, an iPhone 7 at least. The third thing is you need to get foundation knowledge. So take courses, take classes, get certificates, improve your knowledge. You know, take a copywriting class, take an SEO class, take whatever class it is you can take that's in line with digital marketing and social media management. Take all the classes. The fourth thing is to know how to sell yourself. You know, sell yourself to everybody around you. Tell everybody around you that this is what you do. Sell yourself on your socials. Sell yourself at any opportunity given. Tell them this is what you do in order for you to get more clients. And the last thing that you need is to build a portfolio. I hope that you guys have learned 1 or 2 new things, or even just learned something about something in this video. If you guys enjoyed it and watched up until this point, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and click the notification bell so that every time I post a new video, you get a new message or alert, and you can come and watch it. If you enjoyed this, or you have any comments or questions or whatever, drop something down below in the comment section, and I will see you there answering all of your questions. This is just the beginning of the social media management series that I have planned for you guys. So if you have any questions that you need me to answer related to this, let me know in the comments, or send me a DM on Insta, anything, whatever you're comfortable with. I do have more series coming up in future, and until then, bye guys, thank you for watching.